Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We are here with Sundi Manny, and she is the owner of Healing Circles Massage. And Sundi is a new member of the She Is Me conference platform, so we're really happy to welcome her today. Hi, Sundi.
Hello, everybody.
So I'm gonna exit. I'm gonna let you have your time, and I'll be back shortly.
Okay, thank you. Hello, I'm Sundi Manny, and I'm the owner and operator of my own business, Healing Circles Massage. And yeah, I'm here to share about my life and my journey to where I am currently. And where I am currently is pretty exciting, at least I'm feeling that way. Um, I was, one of those kids who was always just super curious about nature and how things worked. And I just, since I was little, was always kind of looking at things scientifically, but also just wanting to understand like how like plants grow and how how do ants like make these beautiful like ant holes, and where do they go when they're underground. And because of that, I was always looking at different encyclopedias and finding more out about like history and anatomy and physiology, and from a young age. And by the time I was in high school, I was really fascinated with religion and philosophy and history of religion and philosophy. And I did a lot of research on my own time, when most people were just focused on education and their social networks. I was just trying to, for my own just understanding of life and like feeling comfortable in my own skin. I was trying to just see how throughout history people were looking for answers for what was life about, and how to um, affect change, and also to come into a place of feeling safe and secure within ourselves. And and through that discovery, I in my early 20s was diagnosed with breast cancer and cervical cancer. And I just was like sort of struck with a challenge in my life, and I wanted to like figure out something other than Western medicine options for my own healing. And so that led me in another direction, which was to study herbal medicine and to figure out through nutritional healing, which is, our food and the food that we take into our bodies. And so I was a seeker. I was someone who was always looking for a new teacher and someone um, who could teach me about my body, both physically, mentally, and spiritually. And on that path, I've met some amazing healers. One of my first experiences after I got out of massage therapy school, which I graduated in 1998, was to start a healing center with a woman in Oakland who had been doing acupressure for like 15 years. And I was able to mentee under her for several years, before I ended up having my kids, and I was focused on them. But in that process, I really learned how energetic healing, chi life force, is can be manipulated through just pressing different points on the body. I was working with people who were terminally ill. Most of the people that were coming into that practice who were seeking care from my friend Azalea were, you know, yeah, they'd had like severe illnesses, Parkinson's, diabetes. Some of them just were coming in because they had tinnitus, but discovered other things once they were there. And I was able to work with these people and really help them on their journey to wholeness. And I saw like how amazing this like body work was for these people, and that's all they were doing. They weren't getting any herbs, and they were getting some advice to change their diets, but I after that experience, I was like, okay, I think I want to become either a naturopathic doctor or go into Chinese medicine. And so I then again was seeking, other practitioners in the Bay Area to mentee under, and in that process, I got to work under a chiropractor who was he's a chiropractor but also a neuroscientist, and he really believes in the healing power of sound. And so that was again another sort of like trajectory that I got to see, just by like 7 notes, because he would send people home with these CDs of 7 different notes, how that would change things. Like, for instance, myself, I was dealing with nausea my second pregnancy, the whole pregnancy. And I just had this CD that would play every morning, and when I did that on a regular basis, my nausea was completely quelled. And it was not like some people's nausea where they can't hold food down, but it was pretty severe. And so I was able to get through that pregnancy, just with these little sound healing CDs. And so I also started working regularly with a acupuncturist who was in downtown Oakland, and she's from China. She doesn't speak much English. Um, and just I love how coincidences, like, people come back into our lives, um, from earlier to now. And she was my acupuncturist for a long time, but now she's a professor at my school that I'm attending. And but while working with her, what I realized is that in China, they treat people with herbs first before they do acupuncture. And so then I'm still completely fascinated with with herbal medicine, the power of plants, and how just through using plant medicine, which is what she was doing for me, because I asked her at one point for acupuncture, and she was like, no, 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 acupuncture is only when you're like the herbs don't work. And and so she just kept, she continued to give me herbal remedies that would take home and boil into teas. And through that process, I was just, fascinated enough at the how well it was healing both. And I had digestion issues and sleep stuff. I've always had real bad insomnia, and I also was dealing with eczema. Like, I had eczema all over my body, and just through the herbs, I was able to like get a lot of those things, not completely taken care of, but they subsided to a place where I was having a better quality of life. And so I continued to work with her for a long time. I After like working with her and working with Azalea, I decided that I was gonna go to massage school, and I, finished massage school, and um, didn't start my own practice right away, but was working with other people, and I quickly learned that I am someone who is energetically connected to other people, and that I work with energy more than I work with muscle manipulation. And so I have to, being an empath, I just really have to work on being cognizant of not taking on other people's energies, and therefore being able to be more present and available to work with the people that I get to work with. And so, with my massage background and the alternative healing that I've learned from these other wonderful people, I finally decided it was time for me to go back into school, and I went for quite some time to school in Berkeley, and I was in that process. Not only was I learning about uh, Asian medicine and acupuncture and herbs, but I was also just getting to see myself as like a practitioner of this medicine, while I was in clinic, just seeing what types of people that I, worked well with, both in my, like the people that are, my cohort, which are the people that I would eventually be an acupuncturist with once out in the world, but also with the general public, with the people who are coming in to get care. I got to see that I really work well with people who are dealing with anxiety issues, depression, and and even sleep issues, because those are my three main things before I got into school. And those were the things that I was able to address once I was in school on a regular basis, because as a student, you can get regular acupuncture appointments. And that so during that time, during those 5 years that I was studying Chinese medicine and acupuncture, um, I had been an insomniac for my entire life. Probably just I had a really hard time going to sleep and then staying asleep. I was um I was able to get rid of my insomnia, and I was able to get rid of uh I was be able to like deal with my anxiety, and I was able to deal with some of my health issues, which are, digestion, and slowly but surely be able the quality of life that I I think I'm back on. Okay. Sorry about that. I think my computer, my internet here at my house is not the greatest. Um, so I was in school and I was seeing these amazing results from this medicine that I was able to be a part of. And, um, you know, in a way, Chinese medicine is very sort of like linear, and it definitely has a system. But at the same time, it's also dealing with energy, which is like the life force of everything. You call it prana, you call it chi in Chinese medicine. Um, you can just call it, your breath, life essence, but it's uh, whatever system that you're using to address the underlying health issues for people. um, so many different ones work, and that's what I've been able to find in my searching for just my own healing, but also um, searching to find like what it is that I want to bring to this world and to the people that I get to work with. And so, um, it's just, it continues to fascinate me and open me to new experiences. And I just, I went from being very insecure, very sort of self centered, and like scared of myself and people, and certainly talking in front of people, and bringing this medicine to the public, because I didn't think I had anything to contribute, to give. And the longer I stay within the healing communities that I am a part of right now, the more I get to just, um, you know, see things unfold for myself, for women, for just healing, how people are learning about like different ways of healing. I've done things like sound healing. I've taken certification classes in EFT, which is tapping, which most people know as tapping. Um, and I've just been able to like incorporate all of the things that I've learned over the years into what I considered my healing circles practice now. Because I believe that, I name my business Healing Circles because I think that when we come together to either heal energetically, heal intellectually, heal just philosophically, we often gather in circles. And so um, I think that, also I was thinking in terms of concentric circles, like when I heal myself, I heal my community, I heal my children, I heal the other women in my life, like sort of the ripple effect. It goes out from me. And I am just continuing to learn about myself, learn about ways I can help myself, but in doing so, then I have more to give to the people that I get to work with. And I am I am in my second round of going to school for acupuncture and herbal medicine. Um, and I'm very excited about it because it's I'm looking at things with a new lens, a new level of clarity, a new level of humility. And because of that, I'm able to be really excited about it, and also to sort of dig deeper, because there's so much to everything we learn that just the philosophy and the history. I'm taking a class on cosmology, which is similar to Western science like astrology. And I just I'm I've continued to keep my mind open to learning, um, to be teachable. And in that process, I feel like I'm gaining more and more confidence in the work that I'm doing currently for my clients that I have while I'm in school. And I get to bring a whole repertoire of things to every session that I work with people. Currently, I'm getting my office set up, and I'm going to be able to do hot stone, gua sha, cupping. Um, these are all modalities that I've learned either through massage school and the different things that I've been trained in, or through acupuncture school, and or through friends of mine that I consider just wise teachers. And it's just it has changed my life in so many ways. Like, I have a much better quality of life because of the things that I've learned in, my teachings. Some of it, things as simple as, like, when you're tired, take a nap. When you're thirsty, drink some water. When you're hungry, eat a snack. Like, or if you're feeling irritable, eat a snack. And things like that. And also, a huge piece of what sustains me through my practice and, learning about business, which is not my strength. Um, but what holds it all together for me is my community, making sure that I have a strong base from which I'm getting up and moving through my day. And majority of those people that are in my life that I consider my strength and my community are women healers, women who um, bring healing to their communities just like I do, often in different capacities. But I am just, I'm often amazed at, like, how my life continues to open up and how my life just keeps getting better, like, the more I'm open to the something that others something that someone else can teach me, the more the less I know is really how I start feeling. Like, I just am like, what? Like, mind blowing, just how many ways you can look at life, your existence, through history, through astrology, um, through just energy. Like, for me, when I'm working with my clients and I'm just in a rhythm, which I get into when I'm doing massage, I can feel certain energy areas that are colder. There's sensations to it, but there's also, like, just when it's cold, it's stagnation. When it's warmer, it's excess or deficiency. And then bring whatever it is that needs to be into those areas. I'm able to focus and bring that into that area. And I feel like I have so many wonderful people that I've learned from, especially in the last couple of years, being home more than usual. I'm a very social person. Having to not be out in the world as much as we were, I've had more time to just dive into the things that I'm interested in on a deeper level. And just reframing uh, my thinking is a big piece of how I've gotten to where I am. um, I have, like, sticky notes all over my wall here that are positive affirmations. I truly believe in, you know you change your thinking, you change your life. And I'm proof of that. Like, I was someone who, it was almost impossible to have positive thoughts about my life. um and now it's, like, very rare that I have negative thought about, like, where my life is going, the people in my life, the food I'm eating, like everything just seems like a blessing, and like, I'm just so grateful to have in my life. And yeah, I feel like I can't wait to continue to bring this medicine to people. Like, I can't wait, and, like, I'm excited to learn more than I already know about, different herbs and the medicine of Mother Earth, and, uh, what what kinds of things that, I can bring together to, even bring new philosophies of healing to the world. Um, and so I'm just excited to be a part of a healing community like I am today, and like I am locally with the sisters that I have in many healing programs. Um, you know, I'm excited to like get to know more people and have more sort of like uh, exchanging of information so that I can continue to grow my practice, and in doing so, in growing my practice, just being able to bring more to the people that I'm working with, because this is truly my passion. You know, I can lose hours just doing meditations, um, and like focusing on self healing, but I really feel like self-healing is healing of everything. Like I'm part of the God us, because I feel like we're all connected. So if I heal myself, I'm helping heal the world. And so everything I do in my life is intentional. I get up in the morning and I meditate. I get up and I'm thinking about the next thing I'm doing, and doing that with mindfulness, and like setting a tone for each of my days by doing the meditation, and just the food I put in my body, there's intention behind that. The way that I interact in the world with other people, there's intention in that. And I'm not a saint. I can't say that I'm always as calm and grounded and serene as I'd like to be, but I certainly feel like wherever I go, I take the knowledge, the community, the love, the just like this. I'm surrounded by this like healing warriors, like, and I truly feel just so thankful, you know, in retrospect, because I wasn't always so thankful when I was getting taught the things that I've been taught in my lifetime. But now I've come to a place where I'm just like, wow, I've been on this healing path, and to help bring um, Chinese medicine, herbal medicine, uh, EFT, just being there for those who are in my community. I've been on this trajectory my whole life to get to where I am right now, and every step of the way, I've always been truly connected, and open, and continuing to just get back up even when things got tough, because I've certainly gone through my trials and tribulations. This is my second time in acupuncture school. The first time, just a lot of life stuff happened while I was in school, and I didn't finish, and so I'm doing it again, and it's a blessing. I feel like I can't say enough about um, my healing journey, how excited I am to be where I am, and how grateful I am for the clients that I have currently that I get to work with. They're all so grateful and sweet, and and I can't wait to see what's going to happen next, and what I'm going to learn next, and what I can, bring out into the world. And so I am so happy to have been able to present here today to everyone who's watching. And I really thank you for being here, and I hope that I get to interact with you on a different level, and that you've gotten something out of what I've said today. Um, you know, if you have any questions, please let me know.
Sundi, thank you so much.
It was a little chunky there, but thank you.
That's okay. That's okay. We'll get it edited and worked out. And
Awesome.
I'm so glad that you're back in school and that you weren't defeated and that you stuck with your path and your purpose and that you are you know that that is what you need to do and that you're doing everything you can to get there. Um, and I just, since I've known you, I've seen your growth, and it's been truly incredible. So, um, and I
Thank
have
you.
gotten a massage from you. So, um, albeit
Mhm.
a chair massage, but it was worth it. It was really good. So,
Thank you.
if you are in the Bay Area and you see this video, then you can definitely call on Sundi for a actual in-person work massage and everything else. And please keep us in mind for going forward if there's something that you would like to share with the community as you go through your schooling and you really resonate with something and you really want to share it. This is the perfect platform to share it. So you're always welcome to come back. Thank you, Sundi.
Thank you so much, Lisa.
Okay, we'll talk soon.
Yes.